So if you own a Honda Ruckus, you're probably familiar with this NCY Performance CDI box, which is a good CDI box, but there is something better, and we've kind of adapted it to fit the Honda Ruckus. Here's the Banjing Microchip Cdi. What it does is this is a CDI and a coil in one, performance coil and a performance CDI in one, where this guy is just a performance CDI. This guy will supply a lot stronger spark when you're at your spark plug. It's obvious. It's totally obvious. So basically, this guy just plugs right in. So you've got a plug that's near your battery. This plugs into that. That'll send spark to your CDI ignition. And then this guy is in line with your right control switch, so the kill switch works. Basically, you're replacing the entire ignition on the Honda Ruckus, and it's a huge noticeable difference. Gets rid of the rev limiter, increases the spark, the timing curve. It's basically much better than this NCY. Not to say this NCY is bad, but this is much better. It is a little bit more in price though. One more thing. So as you can see, this is the NCY CDI box. Here's just your generic Banjing CDI ignition microchip CDI, just like here. The difference between these two is we've modified this so it's a super easy install. Not only that, we've lengthened our coil wire quite a bit. Basically, this makes it really easy to install. This guy, you'll have to do some wiring and things like that, but this will be cheaper than this because there is some work involved on our end. So check it out on our website, rollingwrenchdenver.com. I want to show you how easy it is to install this Banjing CDI performance ignition coil. So first thing you'll do, I've already loosened everything. So you're going to want to remove your headlights. There's 3 bolts here. I'm just going to do, so you remove the headlights. This is all like in a fast forward version. Remove this battery box. There's 2 bolts there, 2 bolts on the other side, and 1 up under here. So remove that. You're going to remove the front cover here, just like this. There's 3 bolts. And of course your light, so that gets that out of the way. You're going to remove these 3 bolts here. 3 bolts here. I just loosened the very bottom one, so then you can lift this guy up. Then you're going to have 4 bolts here, 10 millimeters, 4 bolts here. And then there's going to be 2 screws up in the front here. So then you remove it just like that. Now you're ready for the install. This is what it's going to look like underneath your battery box. This unit is going to come with double-sided tape, 3M double-sided tape, and you're going to tape it right there just like that. Now you'll notice on your Ruckus you have this guy. Take this, plug it right in there. Next, you run your coil right under where these wires are. You'll lift the tank up, and then your ground wire here is going to go right up there like that. Okay. Now this wire right here, we're going to go around the front. Okay. So now you're going to find your right hand control up here. Your right hand control. There's a wire that comes out of it, and in this scenario, it is right here. Zoom in a little bit. I'm just going to unplug that, just like that. And here is our wire here. We're just going to plug that in line, just like this. Plug it in. And the other side. Plug that in. Just like that. I have this loosely wired, so. Okay, and then here's our wire. Notice the old coil is right here. You're going to unplug that and remove this completely. And then there's 2 plugs under here too. Unplug those. And then you're going to run the coil wire up over and plug it in. You'll hear it click once you get the wire on, just like that. There you go. Done. Okay, quick recap. This guy's going to get double-sided taped here. Just like that. Okay. And then your wire is going to run underneath the tank and plug in there. You course you want it out of the way. You're going to remove your ignition coil. Simply plug this wire in to the existing plug here. Run this negative wire, of course, onto the battery. I have it clipped with a jumper box since my battery's dead. And then this red wire, if you follow this around, that just plugs in line. So it's a 3-step process. I'll turn the key on. Hope the key was on. Turn the key on. And no on the NCY CDI box, the coil or the kill switch doesn't work. It does on this one. Off, on, keywords, turned off. It's a much better system than the NCY.